Just diving deep into the key controls that are listed in ISO 27001 family. As you could see, it starts from overall the context of the organization and the leadership, the management, and what kind of planning they have for specifically with respect to information security and what kind of support and operation systems they have. And then like it goes on into more detail part A5. So the convention here, the numbers that we use here, it's all like, according to the ISO 27001 convention. So that's why like you see numbers are off a little bit here and there. But A5 is the information security policies, and the A6 talks about how it is organized and how you've implemented and stuff. And then this is the one I was talking to you about: background screening, HR personnel, training of the staff, and all those things are covered in the A7. And then asset management, this is the information asset management, what kind of system you have in place for managing assets, and then decommissioning assets, and then tracking assets and all those things. Access control, this is specifically with respect to how you provision, authorize access to the systems and stuff, the cryptography, the encryption, and all the stuff. And then some of these things may not be applicable. That is what captured in your statement of applicability section. Most of the companies that we audit now, they do not have any physical location where they store data and stuff. So a lot of times some of these controls that are listed in here may not be applicable, since either these organizations work at the client side or they have everything hosted on the cloud. So in that from that perspective, the physical security requirements are going to be a little bit toned down compared to the regular full-blown physical security requirement. The reason being, the remaining physical security is primarily for the personnel and the end devices that are handled by those personnel. So that's where the physical security will come in. And then, of course, the operation, the regular operation of your information technology team, IT team, and stuff. So that's what will be included in the operation security. And then the communication. So all these things, as you could read here, they talk about different section. The information security incident management, that's a very important section. You have all these controls in place, and in spite of all this thing, incident happens, we all know that. And how do you handle those incidents, and what kind of escalation procedures you have in place, and how do you report it, and all the stuff is kind of captured there in the information security module. And then business continuity, we talked about it. And then the compliance is the general business compliance requirements, specifically with respect to information security and stuff. How do you handle it, and what other documentation and stuff you have in place. So close to 150 or so controls, individual controls are in place. And then everything is applied based on the initial scoping exercise that we do with the customer as part of the statement of applicability. Right. So I think that's at a very high level. This is again a 10,000 feet overview of how this 27001 controls are laid out, and how do you go about doing it, right?
For more information, click on the link below or visit databrackets.com.